every time we're playing.
Right, it's more of the whole compilation video type deal that we've talked about.
I'm just trying to clip out the gold, really.
Right. Right, no, and that's fine. Like, I'm live streaming right now.
Okay, cool. You know, I still like the idea of, like, collecting just banter, though.
Right, well, I'm pretty sure that you can cut your own YouTube videos.
Yeah, but this is still, we're in the ecosystem of the PlayStation. I don't know how...
Well, once it's uploaded to... like, mine's being fed to YouTube right now. Like, I am live on YouTube right now.
Right.
So, I'm wondering after the clip is over, if I'm able to go back in and manipulate the video and only pick spots that I want. I'm not 100% sure just because I don't know about the hardware, I guess, that it would take for something like that.
I'm pretty confident in saying that that's not going to happen because when the parameters of the settings or whatever from your streaming settings right now, they're going to end and it will... You've already accepted that it will straight up upload to your channel.
Right, correct.
So you're streaming right now, but it's already assigned to your channel. Like it's synced with your channel.
Correct.
So when you're done streaming, it will just automatically upload to your channel.
Right, but I don't know what kind of properties you can manipulate once you get into it and change certain aspects of the video itself once you're in there. Just like if you record a video on your phone, you can pick what parts of a video you want to send to somebody. You know what I mean?
No, it's going to upload it immediately.
Correct. So when you take that video on your phone, once you take that video on your phone, that whole video is still on your phone. Same as this whole video will be on my YouTube. But if I were to say I only want to do the last 30 seconds of this video on my phone, I can actually hover over that 30 seconds and create a secondary video out of that.
I'm getting you. That's what I'm talking about, is the secondary.
Right.
When you're done with this live stream, there is no secondary. It's taking the entire footage and uploading it to your YouTube. You can't secondarily go and edit it. It's gone.
Not from within
your
YouTube
channel. No.
Oh.
As far as I know, YouTube doesn't have the capability to do that. It's just an uploading site.
Right, right. So I would need to upload to some type of program that allows you to clip,
yeah,
basically.
We need a middleman.
Right, right. But I don't know any middlemen.
Middlemen. No, that's the whole point of, I guess, I'm just recording all of our gameplay now, I guess, and then I can edit on the PlayStation. Once it's on the PlayStation, there's USB capability on the PlayStation itself, so I can upload it onto a flash drive or a hard drive or whatever.
Right.
And then I could put it on the computer to figure out how to edit it, but...
Alright.
This
Where
is,
do you want to go?
This is Duos. Let's go OG.
Yeah, that video I watched. I forgot about those two houses up north by Risky Reels and where the bridge was.
Yeah. Yep. I was watching that, and you were texting that to me, and I was like realizing that at the same time. I was like, oh yeah, that is
OG.
Nostalgic for it already.
Right, and that was only uploaded 10 months ago.
Yeah, it wasn't even that long ago.
Which, in Fortnite seasons or years, it feels like it's been a long time.
Right.
Gotta work tomorrow and fucking Saturday.
Poop.
It's garbage. And then I gotta work next Saturday, too.
I requested off Saturday, September 12th? September 13th? I don't remember.
What? Why?
I think it was because I was looking at my PTO, and I need to start using it, or I'm gonna lose it.
Oh, use or lose.
You can only carry over 48 hours. And I have like 60. I have like 74 or something. I don't know.
Jeez. Yeah, so you need to start taking some of that.
Yeah, I'm that type of person though. Like I'm always holding on to it at the end because I'm always like prepping for it for a vacation that never happens.
Right,
like,
right.
I don't know.
Off chance that it does happen.
Yeah. So usually every year by the you know, September, October, November, I'm like, fuck, hurry, use it.
Right. How much vacation time do you guys get a year?
I want to say we have 12-hour shifts, so I want to say we get like 6 days, 6 or 7 days a year.
Right.
That we accumulate, that we can take off. Like you can use it all up at once. Like you can use it all in January, February. But then
right.
You can't use
so
it
at the end of the year, it completely just restarts.
Here.
Oh, I have some. Whoops.
Oh, okay.
Slip of the finger.
I like the dance, it's fun. They should make that an emote. 2 more years, and I get another 2 days.
Ooh, look at you, Moneybags.
Yeah. And then every 10 years after that, I think I get two days.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. I've heard Lowe's Home Improvement. They have like a fucking legit pay raise every year. Like you get $1 a year after 5 years. So there's people that are like working there doing like regular counter shit, working there for like 30 years, getting paid like $40 an hour. I don't know. I don't know if that's true, but I've heard that.
There you go, buddy.
Me? Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, the goodness gracious. Oh, the jello, the pudding. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The Jesus.
You have any small ammo?
I'm sure I do, yeah. We can catch a break here.
So I'm going through fucking assault rifle ammo. And I've used up all my small.
Dropped them on me.
Alright, I found some smalls.
Come on over here.
Cool. I'd like to get rid of this fucking thing.
I need ammo.
4.
My assault rifle, I only have 19 bullets. It's the only weapon I have. I'm gonna look for something else in this house. Ooh, a shotty. Checked out that Serial podcast. Listened to the
chicken coop
murders. Oh, this is all you, man. You want that?
Did you find another gold scar? Oh, gold.
No, it's a sniper.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, I listened to it. It's good. I liked it. I did like it. I don't want to say I'm not liking it, but what I'm gonna say is gonna sound like, oh, I didn't like it, but I think I prefer banter, and I don't know if it's because I've listened to Jordan Generation Y for so long. I've been listening to them for like since 2014, man. I've been listening to them for a long time, off and on. And I like the breakdown.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
I mean?
So I didn't mind that at all.
Just tell me the stats, like serial killer. Give me the year. Give me the race. Give me the sex of the person. Give me the number of people you killed. Give me and then jump into the story. Jump into the important situation. You
right.
know what I mean? I don't really want to hear... Like, every time I was listening to that podcast you were telling me to listen to, I felt like they were going to say, ding, turn the page, every, like, second.
Yeah, so... Me and Kate were... Oh, I'm getting fucking just ate up here. Yeah, I was telling Kate because she was like, I don't really like it, the Generation Y stuff. And I was like, yeah, they're the same but different. So one is storytelling, the other feels like a discussion.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's, I think I gravitate more towards the discussion, and that's with the loophole, right?
Right,
I have to like the people. And it took me quite a while to care about Aaron and the other guy.
Yeah,
but it took me a while to care about him.
Right. Well, and I started listening to like a creepypasta website podcast as well.
Hell yeah! Cool.
Just because
that's all fiction, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah. No, I get that it's fiction. Well, the first story I listened to, it said, I need an assault rifle. God damn. I hear a...
Do you have assault rifle ammo? How much do you have?
35 rounds. I'm gonna pop that just to get the fucking ammo out of it.
Right.
I got 49 now.
You're good. I'm just looking
let's check
for ammo.
Retail
Let's
Row.
stop shooting this shit. Let's stop looting this shit, and let's fucking loot the actual buildings.
I didn't get a whole lot of fucking ammo out of any of this.
Right. I think it's because we're shooting too much.
Right, but you would think that they looked like they were dropping quite a bit of ammo. It wasn't like, fuck, they weren't dropping shit. They were.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so the first creepypasta I listened to is called Millipedes Everywhere. And it's about a guy who...
Cool.
He shot himself in the eye.
I'm dead. Maybe not.
Pop you a Slurpee.
Wow. Oh, wow.
There's a mech over here. I'm wondering if you could fuck the stones up with the mechs. Coming over to you.
I'm about dead, man.
I gotcha. Another slurp over here by me.
I'm at 2 right now. You can stack 3, right?
Yeah. No, you can only stack 2.
Alright, I'm maxed out.
Fuck ton of ammo over here, by the way. I'll pick it up and... Well, I'm stacked up at 2 now, on slurps. I'll let you know how much ammo I end up with here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get out of here. I don't think we're doing well with the ammo stuff here. I'm still,
well, how much ammo do you need? Because I am now
28.
sitting at...
I have 28.
Oh, I've got 167 now.
Alright, well, I'm trying to get out of here. I don't think we're doing... I mean, we've got good loot, but I don't think we're doing well in general in that building. I have eyes on a care package.
Alright, I'm coming over to you. Do you want to hop in here with me? Oh,
yeah,
no.
hold on. They just destructed. They just destructed. There's no Titan over there.
All you, buddy. In this building.
They nerfed this. They changed this up. This isn't the same. Got one.
I think the other guy left.
We can get out and loot a little bit if you want. Stay on your toes.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Damn.
Fuck.
They were waiting. They were just straight up waiting. They were like, yeah, they're gonna get out. God damn it.
Oh, he fucked me. One shot snipe. I didn't even see him.
Beautiful. I mean, they played it well.
Yeah. Well, we got one. I didn't realize how many there still were. Maybe we shouldn't have got out. I think it was premature.
Team. Right. I think we even fucked up going in there with the
mech.
Mech. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. There was just so much loot over there at the end, though, that we saw the gold and we got greedy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we dropped our inhibition.
Our inhibitions. I let my guard down.
Inhibition.
You're like, keep your toes on you. Smoked you right as you got out.
Inhibition. I feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. No one else. No one else.
I did want to ask you because you didn't respond. So the Minecraft thing, $20 on the PlayStation Store.
Yeah, I'm in between right now. I don't know if I want to like spend that much time and effort into a new game when
right. But you brought it up.
I know I'm gonna. No, totally, and I'm not opposed to it. It's
right.
just I don't want to. Like. I want to give it my all when I start it. And I already started it. Don't get me wrong. I played it a bit. I just couldn't figure out like what crafted into what and like what was going on.
That's a little difficult. That's kind of how Ark is. But Ark will at least tell
I got
you.
Real quick.
All
I'll
right.
be back.
Old Mexico, if you can make it.
Sorry about that. No, I got off work. Met a couple co-workers at Perky's. Well, I didn't race them, but I kind of raced them.
What do you mean raced them? What do you mean raced them?
Got a 15 pack of that picture I sent you, that Terrapin.
Yeah.
The Beer Co. Athens, Georgia.
Yeah.
Recreational IPA. Or recreational ale.
Yeah, Georgia makes a good beer. I mean, not that I like their beer, but I'm speaking obviously in general. Like, they make like quality beer that is popular.
I'm not saying they don't.
Right.
That's a big state. I would assume that, yeah, in that big state, there's fucking humans that know how to craft a goddamn beer.
Yeah, but I don't see very many beers come out of Indiana, you know what I mean?
Actually, one of the biggest, highest rated craft brewery in the United States comes out of Indiana.
Which
Munster,
is?
Indiana. Three Floyds. They are very highly coveted.
Huh.
They're like the craftest of the craft. Like they, not from the sense of a snobby standpoint, but like from the rating standpoint. Like
right. Yeah.
And I don't know what it is. Like they hit the curve too. Like they were a brewery back in like 1999, 2002, like when no one was fucking doing it.
Right.
And they like it's a brothers. I think it's brothers. It's a family. It's a dad that started it, and the brothers took over.
Maybe because I don't drink IPAs or ales or anything like that. I just don't. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm at a loss.
Yeah, they're not like. I don't know. They're not like United States. United States best, highest rated beers. Like they would definitely be in that top 100 beers. Midwest brewers, they would definitely be in the top 5 for sure.
Right.
United States brewers, they would be in the top maybe 50. But yeah, they're very coveted. I don't know what it is. They just spend the money for the ingredients, I think, and they know what they're doing.
I mean, but that's it, though, right? You know what I mean? Like, that's it. That's all you need to do. They've made a name for themselves.
Right. I do feel like there was a point where like they jumped on the bandwagon, though, and not in a bad sense. Like, let's
today's
say, like,
podcast is brought to you by.
Like, let's say I'm retiring, and it's like, oh, I want to start a side gig, and I'm getting into leather crafting.
Right.
And then you're leather crafting for 2 or 3 years, and then you find out there's this giant fucking boom of like hipster craft leather crafting with like dyeing the leather, and you're like laminating it,
bedazzling it and shit.
Yeah, let's just say that's a thing. Like, of course your business is gonna gear towards that.
Right.
And I think that's what they did, and they did it successfully.
Yeah, well, that's good. I only have
to check
one.
It out. They do a.
Oh, I have 2 weapons. Never mind. Thought I only had 1 weapon. I've got a purple scar. That's what I'm rolling with in a green fucking automatic fucking shotgun.
Yeah.
There's probably not a whole lot for you left around here, to be honest.
Right. No,
I've kind of cleaned it out. Once we get out of here, we'll kind of divvy up the loot and see what we can do. How was your urination session?
Ugh. Glorious.
Fantastic. Gold hand cannon. It's mayhem. God, I'm so glad that became a meme.
I know. Do you know how many times, like, do you ever wonder, like, when some sort of like liberal ideology person like has something that goes viral, do you wonder like the amount of times that person's looked at it and then like that was their red pill? Like that was them questioning everything.
Like, oh my god, I do look like an asshole or a meme.
Not even
I'm a real life
that,
meme.
But like, yeah, not even that, but like looking at their GIF or their image or their video and then like going into the comments and actually seeing like a highly rated, like a bunch of thumbs up voted comment that's like actually well articulated from like a conservative that's like saying something about how like it's not stupid, but this is why this is kind of wrong.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Like I wonder, like I guarantee with Steven Crowder's videos, with just shit like that, like I guarantee there's videos that like people have like turned the corner. Like, okay,
well, I mean,
I get it.
For as many people as has been in some of those videos and things like that,
right?
You gotta ask yourself, like, someone is bound to have been like, yeah, maybe I was over the edge, and you know, maybe need to rethink my ideologies. I mean, but who's to know?
Right. Well, Steven Crowder has mentioned in multiple of his videos that like he wants to like have enough change my mind videos where like there's enough people to come back and discuss it again later in life. And I think that's a really neat idea.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of like a you know, if you watch something, it's like what's it called? Fuck, I can't even think of what they're actually called. We had a supply drop right next to us.
A reunion video?
No, like where are they now kind of video.
Right, yeah, totally.
I think that's nifty.
Yeah, that is. Have you ever seen the documentary Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia?
You were telling me about it. Aren't they like a cannibal or incestuous family or some shit like that?
No, not at all.
What do you mean, not at all? They were moonshiners or something.
Yeah, okay, well, okay, a moonshiner is a far stretch from cannibal or incestual. That's a
I just thought the hills have eyes, and that was it.
No, they're just a fucking rambunctious ass family. I'd like to swap. No, I would not like that.
Let's head over to the junkyard that's over here.
That's so funny.
Jake, that's the wrong corner of the piece of the puzzle. It fits, but not here.
It follows the White family in West Virginia, and they're just like a rambunctious ass, locally famous family for being in.
We got second circle. Did you notice that?
Yeah, that's hot.
Hot and sweaty. Oh, I'd like something better than this fucking green tactical shotgun or automatic shotgun.
Attack tackle?
Attack of the tactils? A pterodactyl?
Attack tackle shotgun.
Are we not the first ones here?
No, I'm just, I don't know. I don't see why we wouldn't be.
Did you come into this building?
Yes, I haven't seen any reason why we weren't the first ones here.
Well, I didn't, Right, smart ass.
Well, no,
yeah, I didn't know that you'd come into this building yet. I thought you were still checking outside, and I saw that there was stuff that had been taken from inside.
No, silly boy. What was that Spreckles Mansion podcast about?
You sent me Spreckles Mansion.
Yeah, and when you said send me podcasts from Generation Y, I literally just Googled best episodes of Generation Y.
Oh, so you didn't actually listen to that one?
No, of course, yes, I did. I've listened to Generation Y off and on since 2014. So I guarantee I've listened to that one. It sounds familiar.
About
that and the Lululemon fucking murders. That sounds super familiar. I know what these stories are, but I've just forgotten because I've listened to so many.
I'm gonna head this way, the east side of the map. So the Spreckles mansion was the little boy, 6 years old, Razor scooter, jumped or fell or was thrown off the balcony. The only word he ever spoke was ocean. After that, he ended up dying. And then the mother supposedly committed suicide. I can't carry those. I've got 6.
This sounds familiar.
And but the way she was bound and everything, it would almost be impossible for her to do it herself. And then they only found like her right footprint, but never her left.
Okay, interesting.
And so they asked the husband and stuff, and I guess he had like Asian bondage porn and stuff like that. And she was kind of Asian-y. I think they said Burmese. And stuff like that. But it was more chug splashes. She was... I'm going to take the smalls rather than the 50. Trying to think of what I want to say here. People have been over here. Launchpad.
Yeah, those were some highly rated podcasts. They do some really cool shit.
Lululemon was the murder of the Lululemon store clerk by her associate.
Right.
That one makes sense.
Right. Okay. Yes, that one sounds familiar.
That one was good. Like she ended up like stabbing her like 131 times or whatever, and the judge was pissed that next door was the Apple store and nobody.
Yes, I remember this one.
Sorry, we could use this jump pad.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's go.
Fuck! I already took damage. I'm gonna...
Yeah, I took damage.
Well,
too.
We got chug splashes. We got a fuck ton of chug splashes.
Let's just get out of Dodge here.
That's it. People flying over there.
Something purple up on the cliff.
Oh, it's a fuck.
Dildo.
What's the gold weapon that you have right now? The handgun?
Yeah.
I'm maxed out on wood. I've switched over to brick.
Yeah, we ended up back right where we left off.
This is weird.
I know, this is weird.
Oh, mech right there. Behind that mountain.
I say we, what's the highest ground here, you think, on top of these two mountains?
Probably where the car throne is up there. I do have a launch pad.
Yeah, let's try to do something with that.
Oh, okay. I'll follow you. Go sideways?
Yeah, I'm just
trying
to build a platform.
Oh, and we got a drop here
as well. Getting shot at from the other side.
Launch pad is over here for us.
Getting shot at from the other side.
There's a launch pad over here by me, just so you know.
Okay. We might have to go very soon.
I don't think they can make it up here, though. Take them out? The only way they can make it up is if they... Whew.
We gotta go, maybe. Jump pads on the ledge.
More chuggies?
Holy shit. We gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go.
Where are we going?
I guess with this RV at the top of this mountain.
I'm not gonna make it. And he knows where you're at. I got into this little building over here.
Alright. I'll head to you. I have a person next to me.
He's getting shot at by the brute. I wouldn't worry too much about him.
below you.
Oh, I got wrecked.
I can't help. I'm just underneath you. I don't know.
Fuck. Yep. He's gonna take me out. I'm not in. Okay. That's it. That's game. Yeah. Damn. It's weird. We got kind of bombarded from every which way.
I think that's to be expected, though, because we left our original area. We're talking, and we're just kind of collecting. And
right. I definitely think that we should have stayed on that mountain.
We're not in our best game either.
Right. So, fun fact for you. Mechs can't go up mountains. Unless they're built up. So, if we shoot down our platforms, they can't basically jump high enough to get up there. And their bullets or their missiles can only go so far. We had the high ground advantage on that one, and I think we should have just kept shooting at them and just waited it out. Because then we would have had high ground if we would have destroyed their mech. Are you watching that video? Or watching them?
I'm texting somebody from work.
Tristan?
No, Barry. My one-armed compatriot. He sent me a picture of this Mason's root beer. He's a good dude. He got hit by a train. He was 15. All fucked up. He's told me the story multiple times. He says he remembers walking to a house to call the police after he got hit.
That's crazy. How old is he?
41. Late 30s, early 40s.
So why was he on the tracks? I'm assuming just being a dumb 15-year-old kid just like we all are.
Well, he was fucked up. He thinks he was fucked up on the tracks. Obviously, they got him ran over. He was drunk. But he thinks that he got beat up. Because he went to a friend's house and they got fucked up drinking and hanging out and stuff.
Right.
And then he walked home because it was close by. And he thinks that they followed him home and mugged him. Took his money and shit because he didn't have the shit on him he had when he left.
Right.
And left him on the railroad tracks and a train came. Not only cut his arm off, cut his whole shoulder off. He doesn't have a left shoulder. Like it underneath his armpit all the way up. He has no shoulder.
Weird.
Yeah. Super cool guy. But, yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, no. He told me a story. Let's do, wait, what's soccer field look like? I haven't checked that out. Let's do that.
It's an empty hole in the ground. It's underwhelming for sure.
I want to check it out once.
Right. Check it out, but you're gonna be like, it's like going to a museum for rocks, and it's like, oh, these are just rocks.
That's what
well,
these
what'd you expect?
Yeah. He told me once that, and he's told me a couple times. He got ran over by the train. He was still drunk. He remembers walking to a house to call the police, and still like, knocked on the door, called the police, like told the people to call the police, and like sat on the porch and smoking a cigarette with no arm.
That's badass.
Just bleeding out. I know. He's a fucking straight up badass, dude. Like he's a great dude. Oh, he's so cool.
Yeah, it's an uber cool. Well, I mean, the story itself isn't cool, but like the aftermath of the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's
like he just hung out, smoking his cigarette, like just real nonchalant.
Yep. Well, he was in shock, I think, probably, and he was fucked up still.
Right.
That's probably what saved him, was the fact that he was actually fucked up.
Right.
Like if he was sober, he would have probably bled out, or he would have went in shock and passed out or something.
Well, I'm surprised he didn't bleed out because alcohol is a blood thinner.
Right. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's a weird little spot, ain't it?
Yeah. It is. It is.
Very different from other stuff they do. Kind of underwhelming, like I said, but
yeah, it's different. It's I like the glitchy aspect to it. Like you see the stuff that like glitches, and you can run double fast.
Oh, there's rifts here, or you remember these?
Yeah. I was eating those earlier.
I forgot about these.
Yeah, and you can run extra fast too, I think.
Well, that's with the pepper. They all change.
You're a pepper.
You're right. I'm a hot tamale.
Your face is a pepper. I like how that's like an attack. Like someone gets offended and someone's like, your face. Your face. Like the face of you, like the part of your head that faces forward, that part. Your face.
What do you want to do? Go into Tilted?
Let's go towards the circle.
That would be towards Tilted?
I guess Fallout 76 has that raid now.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's good or bad. I don't know, but
I feel like whenever you drink, your nose gets stuffed up.
I do. I have an allergic reaction to alcohol. It's fucked up, man. It's like a deal with the devil. I don't know. I think it actually only developed a couple years back, a few years back, but I don't know. I don't know if it's a hops thing either. It might be a hops dealio.
Possibly.
Or I just stop breathing. I just stop breathing through my nose, which makes me sound like I'm congested. I don't know.
Yeah, I do that when I smoke.
Yeah.
I won't breathe through my nose just because I don't like the awful smell.
Right. Are you a, do you breathe through your nose when you sleep? Are you a mouth breather?
I don't think I've ever asked Kate that question.
Well, if you snore.
I do snore. I am a snorer.
Okay. Well, then you're a semi-nose breather.
Whoever was here did not loot this. Or at least well.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. Out of haste, people like tend to grab shit just to grab shit.
Willy-nilly. Get the fuck out.
Oh, we got someone here. Two people here. Right here. God, man.
Ah! Oh, there was a third that came out.
I saw that. Fuckers. Ass fuckers, all of them.
Yep, they're all dressed the same, too. Yeah, that's cheating if I've ever seen it.
Well, they're all supposed to dress the same. It's in loot.
No, we all don't dress the same. I mean, we get like we all get hats and then like cape styles, but they're not identical unless you are that same character.
You're a cape.
You're right. I got one more in me, bud. One more.
Alright, yeah, I did too. Before I
head off to bed.
Wind down and either make eggs and bacon for dinner.
Oh, I made
Is that something I should do?
I made chicken salad with eggs.
Oh, fuck
so
yeah.
I like took the parent with the child and put them together.
God damn it! Oh, I fucking love chicken salad.
And then we had this nice like wheat.
Tell me.
Fresh bread, French. And
okay, well,
so
slow down.
Okay.
How'd you make your chicken salad?
Okay,
chicken
so
mayonnaise, I get that.
Chicken, mayonnaise. I used hard-boiled eggs as well. So it's like egg salad with chicken. So it's like parent and child together. I cut pickle up into mine. of course.
Ooh, yeah.
And then add a little bit of Tabasco, just for the flavor, not for the heat. And then I also sliced mushrooms and shredded cheese in there.
Oh, weird. That is an interesting chicken salad, but I'd be willing to try it.
Yeah, it was good. You know,
I give you
a pungent.
I give you props for
food.
originality.
Yeah, so I'm always looking at, especially when I make easy meals like that.
Well, a lot of that stuff you go off the cuff. Like a real like just having fun being in the kitchen is part of that. Is just like going off the cuff.
Right.
Messing with what you have, just like go in with the flow of like what do you have in the kitchen? What'll work? You want to make a sub. Okay, you only have this, and that. Like, okay, I guess that's my sub. Like, that's just kind of part of it.
Right. Well, it was like yesterday we had salads for dinner. So we slice up lunch meat. And we put lunch meat into it.
Totally, yeah.
I had okra. I wanted to use the okra. So I used fresh, raw okra and put it in there. Phenomenal.
Right.
I love okra. I don't know if it's the crunch or if it's the two textures that you get.
Like okra.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun vegetable because it has multiple textures. So on the outside, it's that crunch. Yeah, raw. I washed it off and I just cut it up, and that was it.
Crunchy, crispy.
It is crunchy on the outside, but the seeds, when you break them, they almost get this. It's gonna sound weird, but almost like a slimy-ish texture, but only for a half a second.
All right.
I don't know what it is about the seeds. I don't know if there's moisture in those seeds that's releasing it.
Would you put it in a salad? Like, would you dice it up and put it in a salad?
That's what I did. But I also fry it. I like pan fry it, and then I also like it deep fried.
Where did you learn to like it? How did you learn?
Moving down to Georgia, so they make a lot of fried okra, and I think the first time I ever had okra was actually at Lee's Chicken in Anderson.
Oh, okay, yeah, we have Lee's.
Yeah, well, I said in Anderson. That was the first time I probably actually.
No, you said Anderson. We have an. You said it with an inflection.
Okay. My fault. Anyways.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, so I think KFC may sell some fried okra on their menu.
Yeah, I've seen okra on menus that's always fried, but like I haven't seen it in stores, I don't think. And that's where
I'm also in the South. You have to remember that it's typically a Southern food. You don't see a whole lot of collard greens in grocery stores up in Indiana either.
No, collard greens is a common thing. Like you go to a grocery store and like you go to the vegetable area and got the water spraying on the vegetables and shit. Okra is in there.
Correct, okra is. I'm just saying like it's more prevalent down here. Like it's got a big section for it.
Oh shit.
But anyways, yeah, I'm finding garbage. So I don't know, and I've just been experimenting. I took some olive oil and cut up some large potatoes and basically diced them into cubes, and cut up some okra and pan fried it, and it was phenomenal with a little Parmesan cheese on there.
Hell yeah, that's what's fun about cooking. Just try to experimenting with what you got, so more power to you.
I mean, if you like the foods, why not?
Well, that's half the time you do, right? It's not all the time you do, though.
Right, you don't keep food in your house that you're like, ugh, why do we have this?
Right, you're just going off the cuff sometimes, and sometimes that's how you find something good.
Yeah.
Gonna say
we've actually stopped buying I don't know what you want to call it, margarine, you know, like fucking like creamy fucking butter. We've stopped buying it. We've been buying real butter.
Oh, interesting. You're behind the times, man. Well, I mean, I'm not trying to flex or nothing, but like I feel like there was a conscious shift like a year or two ago where people were like, okay, I'm done buying fake shit.
Maybe. I don't know. I may not have been open to hearing something like that at that time.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was mostly due to Alex. She went through.
You said doo-doo.
Vegan. And then
oh yeah.
She went through vegetarian, then she went through vegan. So I was like,
isn't she on like the paleo diet or something like that now? Which is like,
no, she's goddamn it, she's always on something, man. She's on Nutrisystem right now. Like, she's fucking always on something. But I think that's what it was. She was vegan, vegetarian, and then she like dragged me, and I was all for it too, and I still am. You know, I'd rather eat real food and less of it than fake food and a lot of it.
Right.
But yeah, no, that's good.
I meant to highlight just the blue Tommy gun that's over here, by the way, for you.
A blue Timothy gun?
Timothy? Tim-O-G? I'm headed towards the circle. Yeah, no, I'm not going to tell you anything anymore, because obviously you're just out to bash me on every decision I've ever made.
Yep. That's the story of my goddamn life, and I love it. I love it.
Now, if only I could kick the smoking habit.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I'm
just saying that from a selfish standpoint. I'd like to see.
Well, that would be like...
Just because I know that added another 5-10 years on your life.
Right. Well, and you know, like... I don't know. I feel like we all got problems. We're all gonna die of something eventually. Sure.
I mean, I think studies have shown you're gonna live longer as a smoker than you would as an obese person.
Right.
There's not a lot of old obese people.
Yeah, you don't see very many like elderly 68-year-old people that are 400 pounds.
They're fat. Like, nope, you don't see that.
But you see that old like 89-year-old used to be a moonshine runner,
she fucking smokes
popcorn like, Sutton, you know?
Yeah, that happens, man. That happens. So, I mean, if you're gonna grade it, of course, it's not as bad, but, you know.
Right. Everything's bad
and then there's
us.
Cancer, right? Then there's cancer of like, fuck you, what you've been trying to do, fuck you, don't give a fuck, I'll kill you.
Yeah.
I saw a post today, just between me and you. I saw a post today on Reddit. And I don't know what it was. And I'm not like opposed to crying. I cry. I cry maybe once a month, sometimes twice a month.
Sure.
Shit, I don't know. And I don't know. There was this post on r/pics, which just has random stuff. But it was a photo of a wedding, and it was like I don't know. I'll have to send it to you if I find it. But it was a cubed up, like step-by-step thing of a wedding, and I don't know, this husband was marrying this woman who was going through chemo.
Watch yourself.
And at the end of the photos, she was like, he shaved her head.
I saw it. I saw that on Facebook. Yeah.
And then she had boxing gloves on.
Yeah, pink. She was all in pink and everything like that. Yeah, I've seen the pictures.
I don't know, like it hit me. And like I thought of my mom, and like I just started like crying, like crying.
Right, yeah.
Not even 2 hours ago. Like and like I watched it, and I don't know. It was like I sent it to Alex. So like, what do you think about this photo? This really cut me. But yeah, I don't even remember why I brought it up. But fuck, man, that really hurt me. Or not hurt me in a bad way. Like I liked it. I liked seeing it.
I think that's why it meant so much, was because you did like it. You appreciated it for what it is. See, and I didn't understand it. But from where I read it, the medium that I received it in, there was nothing other than, oh, this was such a great photo shoot. Beautiful bride and husband. And that was it. Right. So there was nothing behind it. I'm like, he wanted to shave her head? And everybody's like, oh, I love this. And I was like, I don't get it. I mean, it makes more sense now that you have explained it to me, but, Yeah,
and there were subtle cues. Like, I could totally see how you thought that. Like, there was,
I'm not
I think the guy had, like, a like the pink breast cancer.
Right.
Like it was just very subtle.
Well,
but,
and
like,
I didn't understand if she had breast cancer or if it was just something that she was doing.
After staring at it, like I really had to feel like I really felt like I had to study it.
Right.
Like, but even that being the case, like, oh man, it cut me. I was like, God. And I'm like, I'm in my living room, like, oh man, I need to get
there
my
are
shit
things
together.
like that. So
What's this do?
Ah! Watch out! It drops like junk out of the sky.
Oh, okay. Alright, well I just wondered.
Yeah, it's a junk riff. So it like riffs something out of the junkyard. What was I gonna say? No, so like I'll come across videos of like soldiers that have been away from their kids for a long time, and like they'll be doing like a school like function or whatever, and then like a sporting event, and then the parent will come out. Yeah, that shit cuts me deep.
That's happy cry shit right there.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say like, well, mine's happy cry, yours is sad. Yours should be sad or anything like that.
Right. Well, I don't know. It's both. Like it was a wedding. I don't know. It's complicated. You know what I mean? Emotions.
Oh fuck! Right on me.
Okay.
2 of them.
Got 27 to hit on one.
Fuck, he wrecked me. Yeah. Yeah, he's... Knock. I think he's aimbotting you.
I don't think so.
He has all... You had all those walls up and he was still following you with his gun. Now maybe he could see you, but... I don't know, that seemed fucking super suspicious to me.
I don't know, I had some pretty tight hits on him.
No, an aimbot isn't going to prevent your aim to them.
Right, I'm just happy about what I did.
Right. Yeah, I'm watching, but I'll go ahead and leave the match. But yeah, that's it for me tonight. I gotta work in the morning. I don't have nothing on my schedule, so hopefully it's a pretty...
I might make some ramen.
I thought you were gonna make fucking chicken salad or egg salad.
No, what made you think that? I mean,
because you brought it up.
It sounds good, but I don't... I mean,
you better put a soft-boiled egg in that ramen.
God, I have chicken... Oh, I fucking goddamn... I constantly...
Slices of pork.
Have 4 to 6... I have 4 to 8 hard-boiled eggs constantly in my fridge. Constantly.
just on standby. I love eggs. Like, I used to hate deviled eggs growing up, and then, like, I've started eating them as I've grown older. Love them.
Goddamn, I love them.
Little fucking paprika
horseradish in that fucking deviled egg, dude.
I used wasabi-o. Wasabi-o.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. What the hell is wasabi-o? Mayonnaise with wasabi?
Yeah, it's just the mix.
Why can't you just put wasabi in with the...
I don't know. I had found it. It was conveniently mixed for me, and I just said, fuck it.
Yeah.
I used it for chicken salad, too.
Oh, God, that sounds good. God damn it, dude.
You're like, my mouth fall.
I'm making something. I'm gonna eat something.
Oh, shit. Alright, well, I'll talk to you later, man, and that'll be it. Alright, later.